Hello and welcome back to another episode of Retro Wednesday, where today, given the fact that, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is going to be releasing soon, I figured we might as well take a look at some of the Indiana Jones games. So for the next set of Retro Wednesdays leading up until the release of the Great Circle, we're going to be taking a look at a variety of Indiana Jones games. And today we're going to be kicking it off with none other than LEGO Indiana Jones: The Original Adventures. So without any further ado, let's hop right into this. Alright, and here we are. So we're actually playing the Xbox 360 release of LEGO Indiana Jones, whereas when I was a kid, I primarily played the Nintendo DS version, and I think later on I played the Wii version as well, but I grew up playing primarily the Nintendo DS release, and that game is completely different. Now, when it comes to the main releases, that being the Xbox 360 and the PS3, they are completely different to that of the Nintendo DS. So if you're interested in looking at weird console variations, definitely try to pick up a copy of this game for the DS, and you'll be in for a treat. This game actually covers the events of the first three Indiana Jones movies, being Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, and The Last Crusade, whereas there was a sequel made for this game that added Kingdom of the Crystal Skull after that movie came out in like 2008. I believe it was. There's not much of a difference other than kind of the layout in between the two games. We'll be taking a look at LEGO Indiana Jones 2 later in the month, but for now, we are just playing the classic LEGO Indiana Jones. Now, go ahead and leave a comment down below on which of the Indiana Jones movies is your favorite. I would actually be curious to know. Personally, I would say that Raiders is probably the best, I would say. The pacing of Temple of Doom is kind of a hit or a miss for me. I would say, though, that historically, Temple of Doom is interesting because it is the first movie to receive the PG-13 rating because, it wasn't really quite R-rated in terms of what that movie contained, that being, ripping a heart out of the chest, and it wasn't really PG because of that. So they ended up coming up with a new rating for that if you're inside the United States, being, PG-13. I'm not sure about internationally. I'm pretty sure that it was probably E for everyone. Us here in the United States, we're really picky choosy about hearts getting ripped out of people's chests, but other places in the world, maybe not so much. I would have to say Raiders probably is my favorite. Crystal Skull, people don't really tend to like that movie, mainly because it's so far away or far-fetched from the original few movies, where there was like some actual history put in there, and then, because of the time that Crystal Skull came out, aliens were really popular. They did an alien movie. And then Last Crusade, I mean, it's okay. I feel like it's kind of slow. I haven't rewatched Last Crusade in a long time, but I have recently rewatched Crystal Skull, and it's surprisingly not as bad as everybody says. So if you're thinking that Crystal Skull is like the least interesting of the Indiana Jones movies, I would definitely recommend, rewatching it maybe now through modern eyes and see if you like it any more than you did back when it was released. Now, I believe you can use the whip. Oh, there we go. So it's B to use the whip. Very interesting. I know that between the first and the second game, the whip action got so much better in the second game, and I think you could actually aim your gun if you were playing with a character that had a gun. That was very, very neat. There was a lot of improvements with the second game, but the second game also had some really weird stuff, being kind of like the hub levels, where you'd have to, instead of playing one level to the next, and then you kind of go back to the museum, there was a themed hub level for each one of the movies, and then there was side quests you could do in there to unlock the characters, and it just kind of made the whole process a little more convoluted than with the Lego Star Wars, or even this game, where you go to one main level, and you can do all your unlocking and going through the levels there. This one, it had multiple, and there were challenges. So 100%ing the second game is a little more of a task, I would have to say, than doing this one. But yeah, this, if you're one to enjoy the structure of, say, the original Lego games, being the 2005 Lego Star Wars or the Lego Star Wars 2 or the Complete Saga, this game would probably be a little more your style. If you're more interested in the more fulfilling, I guess, I don't really want to say fulfilling, but side questy Lego games, then I would say that Lego Indiana Jones 2 would probably be a little more to your liking. Oh, and the other thing I forgot to mention in the beginning of this is that this game uses a lot of copyrighted music from the Indiana Jones movies, and because of that, I will have the music disabled during this video for obvious reasons, because I'm pretty sure that Disney, I guess now, because they own the rights to LucasArts, would really quickly strike that video down, because, you know, the Indiana Jones tune plays basically all the time throughout this thing. But yeah, that was a nice little secret. Let's see if we can actually get past the crocodiles. My guess is probably not. These guys are probably going to eat me alive. And we made it out of there and only lost 1 heart. That's pretty good, if I do have to say so myself. Now, did we fight all the spiders here? No, we did not. Go ahead and we'll do a little bit of whip action. Yeah, there we go. Nice and easy. We got that heart back. And then we completely lost it with the freaking trap. That's very nice indeed. I'm glad that that was right there to best me. Oh, okay, I guess we have to fight all the spiders before we're able to enter in the chamber. Maybe, right? Can we get... Oh, no, we gotta grab the vines. Okay, see, there you go. That's some of that light puzzle solving that is oh so familiar to these Lego games. Other than that, it's a great game that, you know, if you had a friend or a family member that you like to play with, the Lego games are definitely something to consider, because there is some great drop-in, drop-out co-op action that these things have. And I'm wondering, what does this go to? So we have some vines up here. I wonder if this goes to another mini kit. Actually, I don't believe they're called mini kits here. I believe they're called, like, what are they called? They're not mini kits, I know that for sure. Like treasure or something like that? Oh, so is this just for a blue stud? It looks like it. Can I swing? Hello? Can I swing? I guess not. I guess he really doesn't want to swing. Well, I guess that was kind of a waste, but that's okay. We got a little bit of stud action. We ended up hitting True Adventure, so that's good. Oh, this is where there's a hidden thing. All right, so we got 4 treasures out of 10. And if you played the Lego Star Wars games, you would know that, you know, there's 10 of those in a level. They're pretty similar to the mini kits that are available in that. It's funny that they're like something completely different in the Indiana Jones game, which is kind of cool to see that they customized it and didn't just, you know, reuse the assets that they most definitely had from the other ones. And I looked away and managed to fall through a hole, and then my very smart partner decided to follow me. Oh yes, this was another feature that this game added. It was like keys, so you could get keys from doing different tasks and then use that to manipulate the environment around you. The combat, I would have to say, definitely got improved with this one, I believe, to what was in Lego Star Wars. I don't know if it's to the level that it is in the second game, because the second game, like, you could whip the weapons out of enemies' hands. I'm pretty sure you can do that in here too, but we'll have to see. I'm pretty sure that we'll come across some enemies, you know, other than spiders a little later on, probably in the second level, but okay, so now we have to use the vines. Hopefully that doesn't happen, and it did. Very nice. Can I even grab the vine? Like, why am I not grabbing the vine here? Okay. Come on. Oh, so I needed to be slightly further back than I was in order to successfully grab it. And this one we can swing on, which is weird. I wonder why we couldn't swing on that bigger one earlier, because obviously we were meant to, because there was a blue stud up on top of the thing, but I don't know. And I believe that is the end of this. Now, hopefully our partner can manage to make it past the boulder and or this rope, which it's looking like he's having quite a difficult time doing. So we'll go ahead and we'll swap over and we'll help him out a little bit. And then here we are at the iconic boulder scene, where we gotta run our little patoot away from the boulder as our teammate decides he really wants to get his face in the frame. Oh, wow, okay. So you actually fail it if that boulder gets too close to you. I can remember struggling a lot with this as a kid, because, you know, when you're young, you're not very good at games, to a sense where timing like this can be somewhat difficult, and to an extent, you know, as an adult, you can have difficulty doing that as well, especially if you're trying to commentate simultaneously. Okay, there we go, and we failed again because I took like 10 years to respawn. Freaking fantastic that was. Hopefully we can make it through this without falling into the spikes again, because it would be unfortunate if we have to do this yet again. There we go, we got ourselves a treasure, and we've made it to the end of the level successfully in one piece. It only took like 3 or 4 tries to you know, get through that, but in the end we did it, and that's all that really matters. All right, and now we finally get to attack some normal enemies, I think, being the natives of this island, Which, you know, looking back on it, that's not the best thing in the world to be like coming to their island and now we're beating up a bunch of natives. I mean, like, sure, they're trying to, you know, eliminate us, but do we really have to? We're kind of on their turf here. Oh, and our guy has a wrench. Let's go ahead and make our way down here, and hopefully our NPC character can distract, you know, the enemies here for a little bit while we try to grab our stuff here. Oh, and we are in the water, which I do not think we wanted to do. Come on, jump out now. Oh, you can use the whip to grab and carry out. You know, maybe I should just read the directions here, because then it would help out, because I totally was about to try to parkour for that this entire time, and I would not have gotten very far. Okay, so there's our plane parts. Now, Jock, go ahead and start building this up. Fix that thing, hit it with the wrench. This is very TF2-esque now that I'm thinking about it, where we're just sitting there beating on the thing with the wrench. Oh, and we got some more enemies. Okay, so we gotta get very, very close to the edge so that we can do this. Please don't hit me. There we go. Now do we have to just get in the plane and we're good to go. There we go. That is our level done. And there we go. We have the level completed and we unlock free play. We got Indiana Jones. We got Sapito. Oh, we got a bug. Oh, it's called artifacts in this game and not, you know, what did I call it? Treasure? I think I called it treasure. But let's head over to the college and take a look at what we have available. Ah, yes, the college. Oh, I forgot they had mailboxes. Yes, so that mailbox kind of works as like the red bricks, and instead of you just finding the red brick, you have to like get it, and then you have to mail it back to the college in order to unlock the cheats. That is so nostalgic. I really did play a lot of this game back in the day. It had to have been one of my favorites, like second to Lego Star Wars 2. Okay, let's see if I can actually remember where anything is. We got mail, we got this thing. Oh yeah, this is the cheat code menu. I remember that one time during our Scholastic Book Fair, there was like this game cheats book and I wanted it so bad. It was $7 and it had cheats for like all the Lego games in it. I did end up getting it. I'm not actually sure where it is at the moment, but I'm not sure where the area was that you could buy the characters. Oh, here it is. It's in the library. So you could go up here, you could buy different characters. I believe you could get Han Solo. I don't know if you needed to complete a level or anything for that, or if you could just buy them outright. From looking at this, it looks like you couldn't just buy them outright. Let's see, got Jungle Guide, yeah, no, it looks like you had to do something. I think that one right there is actually Han Solo. So, you know, if we met whatever the criteria is to unlock him, then we could get Han Solo and run around as him through the level. But yeah. I'd have to say that that's pretty much all the time that we have for LEGO Indiana Jones, The Original Adventure. So, if you enjoyed, remember to drop a like and make that subscribe button glow so that you don't miss any future content. And if you have any suggestions for games you'd like to see covered, be sure to leave it down in the comments or pitch it at our official Discord server. Link down below in case you're interested in stopping by. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one.